During the months of July and August, students from Bar University embarked on an expedition to the Yucatán Peninsula to study the ecosystems and attitudes towards conservation. The Yucatán Peninsula is a place of extremely unique wildlife. The peninsula is made up of 3 Mexican states, Yucatán, Quintana Roo, and Campeche, as well as areas of Belize and Guatemala. Being a peninsula, 3 sides are bordered by water, with only one side attached to mainland Mexico. However, this connected side is isolated by the Maya Mountains, effectively making the Yucatán Peninsula an island, at least in ecological terms. The island-like nature of the Yucatán Peninsula makes the species that live there extremely biodiverse, with a rate of endemism of at least 12%, meaning that at least 12% of the species that live there only live there. Another thing that makes the Yucatán Peninsula unique is how much of the formation of the ecosystems occurred in human presence. Humans first arrived on the peninsula over 11,000 years ago, and the peninsula only became a jungle around 2,500 years ago, meaning that humans were present on the peninsula before it was a jungle.
That's so pretty.
This long-existing presence of humans gives rise to a rare opportunity in nature, where the natural evolution of the species in the Yucatán occurred with the presence of humans, and the alterations that these ancient humans made to the landscape and habitats. A specific example of this collaboration between humans and the animals of the Yucatán are the species of primates endemic to the peninsula. These are the Yucatán black howler monkeys, known for their deafening roar which can be heard for miles. And the Yucatán spider monkey, a highly social primate with complex social structures and fascinating group dynamics, such as their tendency to display mischievous behaviour such as throwing sticks. These primates have capitalised on the ancient practice of Mayan agroforestry. These are the Hormiguero ruins, an ancient Mayan temple which was a short walk away from our camp. Ancient Mayans built temples like these around aguadas, which are temporary lakes maintained by rainfall, and are one of the few water sources in the peninsula. They built their temples here and planted fruit trees in the area, attracting these primates, who have home ranges including these temples even today, and act as key seed dispersers for fruit trees across the peninsula.
A lot of the carvings have like human-animal crossovers, where and it's to do with like when you died, you were like reborn as an animal, so it's like you're half animal, half human, so it's to do with the afterlife stuff. Cool.
Most species in the peninsula rely on these aguadas for water, making them a hub for biodiversity, seeing use by animals such as tapirs and jaguars. But these aguadas are under threat, and in turn, so are the species that use them. Climate change has posed a severe threat to these aguadas by disrupting weather cycles and compromising the refilling of existing aguadas and the formation of new ones. The weather cycle has historically been 4 years of lessening rain followed by 1 year of heavy rain. However, this cycle has been disrupted in recent years with more prolonged periods of drought and the rainy season being replaced with frequent hurricanes which cause damage to habitats and structures. Prolonged drought periods cause the essential to life aguadas to dry up, leaving the animals with no water source. Conservation efforts are underway to save these species from extinction, such as Operation Wallacea, who sends groups of volunteers into the jungle to survey and gather data about the species and the habitats of the peninsula, in hopes that the data can be used to gather funding for conservation projects such as aguada restoration and formation. The protection of these aguadas is essential for maintaining the incredible wildlife in Yucatán and ensuring the unique species that call the peninsula home can thrive.